Hey guys, this is not another sniper coming here with another video, and as always, lights are off, but not for long. Hey guys, now I know it has been a long while since I last wore these, and you guys are wondering, well, for those of you who are new to my channel, this is how I first shown my real life videos, wearing the hoodie, gloves, and my sweater. But fortunately, you guys are probably wondering, we're in June. Why are you wearing this? It's hot. Yeah. But relax, it's nighttime, so it's not that hot. It's like 58 degrees right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And so far, no heat wave, nothing bad. But anyways, so today's video. Now, this video is gonna be might sound weird and sound really weird, but I just want to share something with you guys. So, if you guys recall, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'll explain this. But for those of you who have been with my channel recently, well, there's something I want to tell you guys. If you guys remember how when the Resident Evil 4 remake was released, I did a video to role play. And believe it or not, I'm really good at role playing, but as a villain. Like take Albert Wesker for example. Some of my viewers and some of my friends on PlayStation say I almost sound like Wesker from Resident Evil. Like if I lower my voice, I might almost sound like him. So I'm gonna try. You will not live to see the dawn. Yeah, he says something like that. That's one of his phrases. But anyways, I decided to do another roleplay video. So this is roleplay part 2. However, if you guys recall, some of the music I use are copyright. Well, the last one I did was from Capcom and, well, Resident Evil. And normally songs or music from Resident Evil are not copyright claimed. And yeah. But unfortunately, I really want to use this music, but unfortunately I can't because this one is from, and believe it or not, but this one's from Nintendo. I'm not gonna play it because I know Nintendo music is copyright. So unfortunately, but here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna leave the link because this is the music I want to use. Like imagine, like here's what you guys want to do. I'm gonna pause this video, and when I resume it, I want you guys play the music while you're hearing my role play. If you guys understand, once I start doing my role play the music, and you'll see how it will sound like. But like I said, I wish I can play it, but Nintendo owns this music, so I can't play it. But like I said, I'll leave the description, the music I want to use in the description below. And that way when you guys play it on whatever if you have multiple, like if you have a phone and if you're using a tablet, I recommend use a phone to listen to the music. And for this video that I'm doing right now, once I do my role play the music and you'll see how it sounds like. But anyways, back to this. So what I want to tell you guys, recently I've been watching trailers, clips, and full episodes of some shows, anime shows. For example, I now can watch every single full episodes of Dragon Ball Super, Demon Slayers, My Hero Academia, Naruto, all that stuff. But every single time I watch them, I always keep thinking I'm in the anime. Like I really wish I was in the anime, but no. So technically, it's kind of hard for me to explain it because it might sound confusing to you guys, but I feel like in my dreams, when I go to sleep and in my dreams, I keep seeing like I'm in the anime and I'm the real villain who like the real villain they have for the good guys to worry about is me. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like show off or say, "Oh, I'm the powerful villain in the world." No. Well, technically yes, but only in anime. But anyways, but you guys are wondering exactly why I want to be the, well, it's kind of hard to explain. What I am going to do is I'm going to explain everything. So I decided to choose a random anime I want to give an example. So, and if this is spoilers, if anyone has not watched this anime, I know some of my viewers and my friends have seen this anime, but they haven't. So this is an example. Demon Slayers. This is the story of a boy named Tanjiro, and fortunately, he had a really happy family until one day, every single one of his family members were killed and murdered. However, one survived, and that was his sister, Nezuko. Unfortunately, the creature that murdered his family was a demon. Unfortunately, that demon killed all of Tanjiro's, his mom, his brothers, his sisters. However, only one survived, Nezuko. But Nezuko became a demon. But somehow, some of her personality was still in her. She remembered her brother, and fortunately, this where it comes to part of the Demon Slayers, a group of people who protect people from demons so that way they don't turn into demons. It sounds confusing, but either way, there was this demon slayer, but I forgot his name. I only know Nezuko and Tanjiro and the others who I will explain later. But the demon slayer guy wanted to murder Nezuko because she was a demon. And Tanjiro begged not to kill her because Nezuko was the only family member that Tanjiro had in his life. And with her gone, I had no idea what Tanjiro will be feeling right now. But I'm going to skip ahead. Later on, Nezuko was spared, but the demons were still out during the night looking for human and feeding for blood. But this is where I like to call it an alternate story, like how I want to create it. But like I said, I do not own Demon Slayers, but this is what, like, some people like to imagine what if they were in the anime, something like that. Like, I just like it's in my imagination. Like, it's not real, but it's an alternate story. So here's my story. If I was like, for example, if you guys play Dragon Ball, some Dragon Ball games have what if saga. In other words, for example, Bardock, the son of Goku, who fortunately died with Planet Vegeta and was dead. But the company of Dragon Ball said, what if Bardock didn't die? So, and a lot of people have been what ifs videos on what if Bardock survived, what if Frieza was a good guy, stuff like this. But this is like, for me, like I said, I'm not an actor, but if I doubt I'm gonna be an actor in a movie, cartoon, or I don't know. But my role plays are really, really good. So here's what that's been going on in my mind. So for this alternate story in Demon Slayers, in my imagination, me and me and Tanjiro were best friends, and we had been good friends ever since. But then one day, Tanjiro had to leave because he had to go deal with his family, which obviously, but for me, I was all by myself in the night. When I came back home, my family were gone. And they were all demons. Unfortunately, the demon slayers killed my family. But not only that, the demon slayers got me. But somehow, I fell off a cliff and landed in a fire. Sounds crazy, right? But fortunately, yeah, but hold on, give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to say something. So, as I was saying, I fell into the fire and I was burned alive. But somehow, I survived. And let's say I was crying like this. And then, yeah, it sounds crazy, but like I said, it's just my imagination. But then one day, something happened to me. Let's say I was looking up like this, and that light, for example, if I look up at that light, something happened to me. I was given special powers, but they were not good. They were evil powers. And let's say when I just ignore it. But when I was given those evil powers, I was asleep for 5 years until the day happened. I awakened. And this is when it happened. Tanjiro loses his family, but his sister survives, and yada yada yada, as the story of Demon Slayers continue. But this is where I come in. Now let's say nighttime, like this. Well, for example, like this. Nighttime. I walk around in the forest by myself, and then all of a sudden, demons are surrounded by me, and they want to absorb my blood. And when they took a bite of me, instead of sucking my blood, their mouths were on fire. Like they imagined my blood was like hot sauce and it was tainted, and the demons did not like it. And fortunately, they were scared of me and they were running away. And fortunately, one day when I had them cornered, I would do this by choking them. And this is what I would say. You really think you can absorb my blood and become stronger, aren't you, demon? Well, guess what? You are not strong, but I will. And then, let's say I had the power not to absorb, but absorb their power by my hand. And I do this. I absorb their power and they turn back into human. But no. Well, not really. They would still be human. Well, no, still a demon, but they would lose all their powers and they would be helpless, worthless. And then I do this. And let's say this is almost similar to Dragon Ball, where I do, I don't know, a ki blast or something like this. And then the demons will be dead. But now, this is a role play what would happen if I met Tanjiro and Nezuko. So, what am I gonna do is and like I said, this is where I started doing my role play. So, but let's just say I was in disguise. I was hiding my face from Tanjiro. He had no idea who I was until, like, let's say if I remove the sunglasses and my mask, Tan. Sorry about that. As I was saying, let's say if I didn't have the sunglasses and the mask, Tanjiro would recognize me. But if I was wearing the, and including, sorry, normally I have to use two hands. Let's say I look like this and Tanjiro didn't recognize me. And this where I start doing my role play. So I'm gonna pause the video and resume it while I'm standing up. So here goes nothing. Okay, now before I start my role play, remember what I said. The link for the music I left below, play it, because this is the right time to do it. So here goes nothing. In 3, 2, 1. So you must be Tanjiro. And I'm assuming that demon girl right next to you is your sister. Am I right? Well, I know you, but you don't know me. Tell me, where is the leader of the demons and the demon slayers? If you refuse to tell me who they are, then I have no choice but to use force on you. But why bother? You're not strong enough to defeat me. Aren't you, Tanjiro? But if you refuse, I will eliminate your sister and you will be all alone. And soon you will know the truth about the demons and the demon slayers. You will learn the truth. Okay, so yeah, that's role play of me when I met Tanjiro. Now, let's say, well, fortunately, the season finale of, well, I know season 3 of Demon Slayers what just ended right now, well, a few days ago. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, I know season 3 of Demon Slayers has ended. But let's just say I told Tanjiro this. Let's say I said this. I am not human nor demon. I am something different. My name is X, and I am neither human nor demon. And I'm out for revenge. You see, when I find demons during the night, I grab them and they think they can turn me into a demon, but they're wrong. My blood is poisonous, or should I say contaminated. In other words, I'm immune to the bites. I'm immune to their scratches. They cannot turn me into a demon. I'm immune to it. But I need power. Every night during the full night, I go hunting for demons, and I absorb their energy. And the more energy I absorb from them. They will give me more power, enough to destroy the demons and the demon slayers. And soon the world will be mine. So yeah, that's what I would say. Now, like I said, this is just role play, and this is just what if I was in the story. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that other people have a lot of imaginations in their heads, like what happens if they were in the anime. Like, for example, what would you guys think if you were in that anime? Would you be a good guy or a villain? For me, I want to be a villain. But anyways, so yeah. But anyways, now let's say Tanjiro, the demon slayers, and the remaining of the demons fought each other for the final battle. That everything. But however, the battle stopped because of me. And once, like, I make an intro, something like, well, something like this. Like, let's say I was standing on a rock and doing this. And I would say, "Hello, Tanjiro. Nice to see you again. Thank you for bringing the demon slayers and the demons to me." And then I would jump off the rock like this. And then I would release all the power I have. And fortunately, I would tell them the demons are not the real villain. The real villain is me. The whole city of China is about to face its worst nightmare. Sorry about that. As it was saying, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The whole world of China will finally reach its end. My revenge on the demons and the demon slayers. And you want to know why I am doing this? Because the demons murdered my family and they became demons themselves. And the demon slayers murdered them. And no matter what I do, my family will never come back. But that doesn't mean I have the will for vengeance. One night, I fell off a cliff and I was burned alive. But somehow I survived. But I was completely injured. And fortunately, one day I was given a gift. I received powers that made me immune to the demons and made me the ultimate warrior. And not only that, my blood, my speed, and everything has made me stronger. And soon the demons and the demon slayers will be no more. And the whole world of China will belong to me. And everyone will bow before me as I, X, will rule the whole world and no one will stop me. But anyways, so yeah, that's my role play. What if I was in what if I was in Demon Slayers? So yeah. Imagine now, you guys think that sounded familiar. You know where I got that from? From Dragon Ball, from Cell, because Android 17 and 18 wanted to destroy humanity, but Cell wanted to absorb them. So, Cell, when Cell found Piccolo fighting Android 17, Cell eliminated Piccolo, and then there was no one else to stop him from absorbing Android 17. And Cell was overpowered. He beat up Android 17. Unfortunately, Android 16 tried to stop him, but even with all his power, Cell absorbed Android 17. And then Cell became Semi-Cell. So that's where I got that from, because for my powers, superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, and I had the power to absorb people's energy, and it will make me stronger, invincible, unstoppable, stronger than the demon slayers and stronger than the demons. And with them gone, the world will belong to me, and Tanjiro and his sister will be no more. But fortunately, there before I end this video, there are also how I would plan it, because how am I going to take over the world? How am I going to do that? Well, like I said, to be continued. So this was part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. So, peace.